Today on Interaction, I have Chisom. He's going to introduce himself. We're going to chat his first impressions about Brazil and what brought him, to Brazil. Can you introduce yourself, please?
Well, guys, my name is Chisom King Ezahachi. I'm 25 years old. I'm a student of PECG. And now to the second question, right?
What do you study here in Brazil?
I study medicine.
At what university?
I studied medicine at the Federal University of Pará in Belém.
Belém do Pará. Some time ago, you were in Nigeria. Where did you grow up in Nigeria?
Well, I grew up in Lagos State.
Okay, you were born in Lagos State.
Yeah, born and brought up in Lagos State.
Lagos State. But what about your parents? Where are they from?
Well, my mom is actually from the eastern part of Nigeria, Anambra State to be precise. And my dad is from another state also, which is Imo State of Nigeria.
Okay, all are from the east. That's nice. And what did you enjoy eating when you were growing up?
As you know, I like all sort of Nigerian Eastern food, right? Eba, amala.
Eba, amala. I enjoy eating them too. What's the big deal about Lagos? What makes Lagos, one of the hottest places, I think, in Nigeria?
Well, Lagos, as we all know, is a mega city. It's a wonderful city with different stages of development, mainly embedded with the Yoruba influence, because the states fall in between the western part of Nigeria and mainly populated by the westerners, that is the Yorubas. And with the language Yoruba, mine is common.
Okay, Yoruba is more common. But did you travel to your father's city or your mother's city? Did you travel when you were growing up?
Yeah, I do travel just once in a year.
Once in a year, okay. Do you speak Igbo?
Yeah, because of my mother's and my parents' influence, right?
I've heard that there is a little bit difference, even in the Igbo. Was there any difference between the Igbo spoken by your mother and that spoken by your father?
And to be precise, just a little bit in the accent, different accent, but there's no much difference like that.
All right, so the big question now is, what motivated you to come to Brazil? Where did it start? How did it start? Well, we just want to know that.
Well, my coming to Brazil was being motivated by my uncle and my dream to be a doctor, and not just a doctor, an outstanding doctor, precisely a Brazilian doctor, because I know the level and advanced method of used by the Brazilian doctors are classical. So this instigates my dreams and to study here in Brazil, mainly medicine.
Okay, so you were motivated.
Yeah.
You were influenced by your uncle. Was it at what age did you start getting this influence?
Well, since my secondary school level.
Okay, so you were at secondary school level and your uncle was telling you, okay, come to Brazil, study?
Actually, during my secondary school level, my uncle do show me videos, you show me good accomplishment and achievement of the Brazilian medical society.
That's nice. So he's in the right place. And when you came to Brazil, which was the first city you stayed?
And my first city in Brazil was Sao Paulo, but I always spent a week there or some weeks.
Okay, you spent a week in Sao Paulo. And what was the first impact?
And the first impact was there in Sao Paulo. It's very different. That is, when I say different, when you talk about the transportational aspect, when you talk about the electrical aspect, when you talk about the developmental aspect, when you talk about the infrastructural aspect, in terms of good medical facility, in terms of good transportation, in terms of good roads, in terms of light, in terms of the way things are being done and in a well-organized manner there in Sao Paulo. By God, this makes me more interested and more happy and more proud to be in Brazil.
Okay, so you were like, I'm at the right place, right?
Yeah.
That was the first impression.